Hey guys, what is up? What is up? This is one of the places which I film from now. It's my TV room. These are my couches. That's my TV. And let me just set this down right here. Okay. Hey guys, gonna talk to you guys today about solo ads. Now, solo ads are what I used to make my money right after the Big Idea Mastermind launched. Okay, that was Big Idea Mastermind launched I think March 26th. So the whole month of April, I just went all out with solo ads, and I made 4.1K in April, and the majority of that money came from the solo ads. Now I'm going to share with you guys a little bit of information on how I was able to do that. So if you're interested at all in solo ads, pay attention. Basically, what I did was I focused intently on one thing only, and that was solo ads. I didn't look at anything else. That was it. I'm gonna figure solo ads out. That was my mentality. And what I did was I made some mistakes. One thing I found out was that you should not trust a solo ad provider just because they have good reviews. Okay? Because I did that on 2 occasions. The first occasion, I went with a solo ad provider, which people that have looked into solo ads, they'll know who this person is. He is supposedly one of the top solo ad providers, that provides nothing but the best solo ads to people, to his clients. But in my case, I did not see that great results from him. I don't think I'm going to mention him just yet. I don't want this video to get all out all over the place and have it look like I'm giving him a bad name or something. But this was when Big Idea Mastermind first came out, so you'd expect to see good conversion ratios. But I only converted at 18 to 22%, around there. That was my opt-in rate. And I bought 1,000 clicks from him. And I paid $550 for those 1,000 clicks. Now, out of all of that, he delivered, I think, 229 opt-ins for me. Okay, so that's like 22.9%, conversion ratio right there. And he over-delivered because I told him, I'm not seeing very good results here. So he decided that he'd send a bit more extra traffic. So out of all of those leads, I only got one sale for $25. Okay, $25, that's it. Out of $550 spent, I only made $25. And this is a top solo ad provider with a huge reputation in the industry. So one tip I can give you guys is don't go just based on reputation alone. Another example was another guy who's really well known. I also bought 1,000 clicks from him for $400. A month later, even a month and a half, like just to this day, he recently finally gave me all the clicks that I had ordered. But for so long, for over a month and a half, I had to keep hounding this guy to deliver the clicks. And it was stressful. I mean, I spent $400 for 1,000 clicks, and there was always an excuse, right? Oh man, it was not good. So, and this guy is also well known. He's also got a big name for himself in the industry. And yeah, the lesson to be learned here is I would not, going into it again, I would not spend, I would not buy 1,000 clicks right off the bat from anyone. Just because, even if they have a really good name in the industry. Because in 2 instances where I did that, I was burned. 2 instances. So that's one tip for you guys. Just because someone seems to be good in the industry, don't go all out and buy a bunch of clicks from them. What you need to do, what I would do from now on, is buy somewhere between 200 and 500 clicks from different people. And based off of that, seeing how well those work, if one person does well, consider buying some more clicks from them. Now, I wouldn't go as low as 100 clicks because in my experience, I don't believe 100 clicks is enough for you to determine how good that traffic source is from that person. I find that, at least 200 clicks is a good enough gauge on whether or not that traffic's going to convert for you into a sale. Preferably 300 would be even better, but I'd say between 200 and 500 clicks is what you should go for with each solo ad provider. And as far as where I got my solos, remember, this was right as Big Idea Mastermind launched. So I went with SafeSwaps, and I know that a lot of people that went with SafeSwaps, they went with solos in the cheaper region, like $30 to $40. Now, this was another mistake that I've made in the past, going for the cheapest solos you can get. I've found from personal experience that's not always the best thing to do. Because in the past, when I was promoting High Traffic Academy, I spent $800 looking for the cheapest solos that I could get run. I got 850 leads, so I got like a little bit less than $1 per lead. But out of all of that, I only got one $350 sale, and I spent $800. So some people would say, you know what, at least you got a sale, and at least you still got that list, and that's true. But you normally expect to at least to do better than that. You expect to make a profit, right? So that's one thing that I've learned. So if you're buying solos, back to what I was saying, I noticed that when Big Idea Mastermind was released, a lot of people went for the $30 to $40 range. So what I did was I went for like $40 to $55. And by doing that, I was able to grab a lot of solo ad providers, a lot of quality solo ad providers, before they even sent out Big Idea Mastermind offers to any of their list. So I got their list first, and I think that was critical to me seeing success with SafeSwaps. Because these days, I'd say SafeSwaps is a little bit played out with regards to Big Idea Mastermind. I mean, people have list sizes that are only so big, and if they've shown the same landing pages to their list over and over again, you're not going to see as good results if you try to market your Big Idea Mastermind landing page to their list. Like if they have a list of 10,000 people, 20,000 people, and they've seen that offer, that landing page, so many times, you're not going to get as good a result. I mean, the only way that you'd still see good results is if that person is still building their list at a reasonable rate. Like if they're still getting like 1,000 new subscribers every day or something, then sure, you could still get a good result, because you just ask them to send only to those new people, and you can get a good result. But for me personally, I would not. I've stopped solo ads, by the way. I haven't done them for a while. And if I were to do them again, I would not go back to SafeSwaps personally. If I were to do them again, I'd do them along the lines of probably the way Shakir does them in the 15K formula. He talks about how I think you do like a search, a Google search, and you do like solo ads, and then plus, and then a keyword, or no, like you'll do a search like work at home mom plus solo ad or plus newsletter, and then internet marketing plus solo ad plus newsletter, and then you'd see some results in Google for different places that you can buy solo ads from that are not SafeSwaps or Warrior Forum, other sources that are not used as much, right? I would do that personally. It's like what Vic teaches. You want to do the polar opposite of what everyone else is doing. And right now, a lot of people are hammering SafeSwaps, right? One other thing I'll tell you guys though is another thing that led to my success with solo ads is I bought 2 Warrior special offers where people showed case studies of solo ad providers that had worked for them, right? And I got the names of the WSOs right here. Now, one of them is called Inner Circle Solo Ads. The other is called Ultimate Solo Ads, okay? These Warrior special offers, you can buy them from the Warrior Forum. That's where I got other than SafeSwaps, that's where I got some other ideas of providers to go with. Now, not all of the providers that were listed there ended up being good. I'd say half of them, weren't very good for me. But I'm just sharing with you guys what I did. Now, I want to stress though, just because I'm sharing all this information, it does not mean you're going to see good results if you try Big Idea Mastermind out with this. I actually would suggest you not do this if you're promoting Big Idea Mastermind, because I'd suggest, like I said before, doing what Shakir says in the 50K formula. Go against the grain, because everyone is going after SafeSwaps and Warrior Forum, and even a lot of the providers on these WSOs, I'm pretty sure by now are going to be hammered. You might find a couple that are good, but I don't know at this point. But I wouldn't advise it personally. But anyways, I still thought I'd share this with you guys to give you some background info, give you a couple of nuggets. What else can I tell you? Yeah, basically with solo ads, I know that a lot of people have this mentality like, who's the best solo ad provider? Can you give me a list of the top solo ad providers? I don't, as far as I'm concerned, there are no top solo ad providers, okay? Because you may purchase 500 clicks from one solo ad provider and get a great response, and then purchase another 500 clicks and get like no response whatsoever, because their list may be burned out with that offer. So you can't find, like, in this game, you have to take a shotgun approach, okay? You need to throw 200 clicks here, 300 clicks there, 200, 300, 400, just throw it all over the place, like a shotgun. Shoot a shotgun out, and whatever sticks, sticks, right? That's the way that I had success with solo ads. I just shot out all over the place, with this guy, that guy, that guy, that guy, and some stuff ended up sticking. I even made mistakes, like I said. I didn't even get the clicks until recently for one of my solo ads, where I spent $400. And I had another $550 where I only got $25 back. Yet, I was still able to make a profit, I also developed like an additional, out of all those solos I ran, I developed a $500 residual monthly income out of that as well, from the $100 and $25 sales from the solos. And I think it got something like 3 platinum sales and maybe 1 gold sale, and then the rest were like $100 and $25 sales, something like that. Those are the results I saw. So yeah, I think this is running on kind of long, but again, if you're doing solo ads, I would not personally go with SafeSwaps again. Do something against the grain. But yeah, gonna cut it off here, guys. Hope you got something out of this, and see you guys later.